Thank you, everybody. We are about to start again. Again, we still have our 11 o'clock break. So I just wanted to get everybody ready. Need a thumbs up from the champions if your venues are also ready. Thumbs up on Zoom, please, if you're already on your side. Okay, it seems everyone is ready. So we can begin. So this will, we'll see how far we get, but this is just to give you a brief introduction into the objective that we're going to focus on for today. And for the rest of the week too. So let me see if I got all my content ready for you. Yes, okay, so we're going to look at the objectives for today. So I'll be your trainer and you'll be see a lot of me as well as my colleague normally sitting in the front over here. And we prefer to use, well, I prefer to use the word trainer because we're not really lecturing. We're training you certain skills. And again, it's a practical summer school. So we want to focus on, primary skills that we want to really train you on. So it's not really a lecture that you're doing. Okay, so how will this work? How will you benefit the most from this coding summer school? Again, it's very practical. So I'm going to have Spider up and running. So Spider will be the environment that we'll be coding in. And I want you to just follow what I do on the screen. So I should be hearing typing a lot. While I'm speaking, I want you to be typing and kind of following what I do. The only way you're going to learn from this is if you type. You can't just watch and listen. You have to be typing yourself as well. It's the same if you're looking at, if you want to learn coding, you can't just watch YouTube videos, tutorials. You have to follow and practice as you go along. And also there are obviously lesson objectives we have for each day, but the path will depend on your input and input we get from everyone else in terms of how we get there. So I will be asking you to give me ideas for certain data or maybe your own spreadsheets or research data that you want to maybe for me to use and showcase. So I need input from yourself, and we're going to be asking of that soon. Yeah, so you'll be learning practical skills on a day-to-day basis. So we have, this coding summer school has been going on for past 13 years and 6 years with Nithix. So each year we try to fine tune and what we're teaching and also get feedback from students, what worked and what didn't work. So again, we're going to be using Spider. So majority of you have already, gone through the content on Canvas as I've noticed. So you should know what Spider is for the time being. But you're going to be using it the whole week. We will be doing a brief introduction to Jupyter Notebook as well, because it's an important skill to learn. But that's only be at the end of the week, probably Friday or so. Very importantly, ask questions on the chat channel, not on Zoom. And very importantly, when you're posting a question or I'm posting a question, it's important to respond to a post with respond to the post, not, reply to the post and not just add a new message, right? So for this to work, we need to practice that, okay? So I'm going to open up my Slack in the general channel, and I'm going to go to chat. So I'm going to bring it over here. So I'm going to say, please reply with a thumbs up. Okay. So when I do that, you'll see if you hover over the message, you'll see on the side, you can give a tick. You can give a tick if you want, or any of these. Find another reaction. Oh, so Leander, no, that's wrong. No, no, Sophia, no, that's wrong. Sorry. Failed, failed. No, there we go. There we go. Why are you responding to Leander's one? Yeah, that's how things work, right? So again, find your reaction. There's a thumbs up. This is what I wanted to do. Yeah, so people respond to these people and say you're doing it wrong if you want. So 46 people have gotten it correct so far. If I have another message, reply to me on the thread. Right, this is what I want to do. Don't post another message. So all these people that are missed the boat, they didn't understand what I was saying. Hover over the message and respond to it. So all these people are doing it wrong. Stop doing thumbs up. Stop doing thumbs up. Stop doing thumbs up. Let's see if you listen. Because all of you are wrong at the moment. You didn't listen to the instructions. You didn't listen to the instructions. So hover over the message, you'll see there's a tick, or if you want another reaction, like a thumbs up over there, there's a thumbs up, right? Or reply in thread. Oh, people are still using it. Okay, but we'll get there. I mean, it's not a train smash, but if I ask a question, this is how I want to respond. So all these people are not doing it correctly. But in any case, we'll get there. There's a few other things I want to actually discuss on Slack as well. So if we go to general, there's an important message I put up here. Well, there's quite a few. So most people, you can go through the initial ones of, general admins, like only ask between 9 and 4 o'clock, and please put your name, your institute next to your name. So if you're Joe Blogs, ABC, or whatever you want next to your name, so we know who you're speaking about, and anything else you can look at. The rest aren't important. The one important thing is this pin over here where I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. Let me email myself or somebody. Well, that's obviously the wrong thing to do because we want to respond to your email. What do you do, right? So first you try to figure it out yourself. We are teaching you programming skills, and programming is primarily a skill that you have to figure out on your own, right? So try to figure out yourself, check for answers in the frequently asked questions. So this is a channel. So before you ask other people, first go here. There are pinned questions and answers that I've already put up here. So a common one is, I can't see the Python quiz. I don't know what to do. This is the answer that you need to look for. For each of the content you'll go through, you have to say markers done, otherwise you won't have access to it. So a lot of the questions were, I can't see the quiz, it's grayed out, whatever. You have to markers done each page beforehand. So first go through that. All right, so check frequently asked questions. Okay, you can use Google, you can use ChatGPT as well if you want. The thing is to kind of work it out yourself first, right? Ask your friend, phone a friend, ask your institute channel. So everybody should be associated with a university, even the online students. If you're part of the university, you can join the channel and ask your people in your group. About 60% have already completed the quiz one, so you should be able to find help from other people. Don't ask the admins, myself, and normally, or anyone just yet. That's the last, the last thing you do is, ask the admins. We have too many things happening at the moment, so we won't respond. So you can see all these people have messaged me. I won't respond to you just yet. And if you're then stuck, ask the chat channel, right? But primarily want you to kind of speak to people in your group, in the venue. This is why we want to have people in the venue itself, collaborate, ask a friend, ask people, in your group for help. All right, so it's an important thing as well to remember, what do you do if you're stuck? Follow these guidelines. Okay, so so I mentioned this already, go to frequently asked questions. I'll be adding some more of those there as well, so you can get an idea of what to do. No questions or comments on Zoom, just be ignored. And also we can't see it, we can't see the history of those messages on Zoom as well. So everything in Slack. And again, for those people that missed the boat, hover over a message that I post to anyone else and reply in thread, or add a tick or whatever you want. Okay, so 10 minutes until the first tea break. So day one, again, this is an orientation. We're going to go through Canvas a little bit and the sections that you're supposed to go through. At the end of the day, we kind of want you to be able to read in an Excel file, Excel spreadsheet. If you use the free ones as well, I mean, that's pretty much the objective for today. Day two, we're going to look at ETL, extract, transform, load. It's a very important lesson where we going to look at various different types of data files that you work with and how to use Python to extract it and load it. We're going to do day three is EDA. So exploring the data, visualizing it, also very important. How do you communicate your information to other people and share it with others? And then day four is we're going to do Linux, bash terminals, and primarily focusing on file management. And then day five, we're going to look at Jupyter Notebook and some other aspects of Python. All right, so a bit about myself, since you'll be seeing me every day for the next 5 days. So I graduated 2012. I did mechatronic engineering at Stellenbosch University. Actually did choose a BSc before that, but I didn't complete that. And then after that, I worked for a company called FlightScope in Stellenbosch. They are a research and design company focusing on electronic sport tracking radars. So I did a lot of work in working in C++, firmware development, Python, data science. Digital signal processing was my main specialty. I also did my master's in that time as well at UCT in radar as well. I think there's a student as well that's also doing radar masters at UCT. Then about 4 years ago, I joined the CHPC. I'm the lead software engineer at the CHPC, and I focus on more software engineering applications. And if you're familiar with Django and Flask, and I use Python every single day. So I'm very familiar with it, and I play with it and tinker with it. Any idea I have every day, I use Python for various kinds of things. And a side thing, I do a lot of Internet of Things, so smart home automation, like Arduinos, Raspberry Pis, ESP32s. I mean, I play with that a lot, and it's a side thing that I do all the time. Yeah, so that's a bit about me. Just so you know who will be training you. And then, yeah, let's get typing. So since we have 7 minutes before our tea break, I'm actually going to start the tea break now. So we can start maybe on time. So, and everybody can maybe get the chance to ask questions. And if you're stuck with the general section, you can get help. So we're going to start the tea break now and give a bit more time for the tea break, and get ready for our next lesson, which will start at what time does it start? Let's get Canvas, look at the timetable. Okay, we start at 11:15. Okay, so I have another 6 minutes. Okay, so we'll stop for now. You can have a tea break, ask questions on Slack only, and then yeah, we'll see you at 11:15. Thank you.